Fedora and Arch are two of the most popular and well-supported distros in the Linux world. Today I'll be comparing their gaming performance head-to-head and against Windows 11 using an Nvidia GPU, in this case the RTX 5080. Both distros are using the Wayland Compositor and KDE Plasma as the desktop environment. For Arch, I chose the Zen kernel since Arch install lets you pick your kernel. Fedora, on the other hand, doesn't give you that choice out of the box. This is a stock experience, no custom tweaks. I simply installed the game launchers, made sure game mode was working properly, added Wine and Proton GE, updated the system, and got to testing. Before moving to Windows, let me present GVG Mall. The sponsor of this video is a web store where you can find genuine Windows 11 CD keys. You can use my 25% discount code CG9 to snag a Windows 11 CD key. It will be cheaper than the official price. To buy one is easy, as you can see now on the screen. Once you completed the purchase, you will receive an email with the link where you can find your Windows 11 CD key. When you have the activation key, you can go to Windows Activation, click on Activation, enter your activation key, and you're done. In the store, you can find as well Windows 10 keys where you can use the same code CG9 and you will get a 25% discount on your purchase. GVG Mall has all the software products on sale, don't miss. On the Windows side, I used the latest Nvidia display drivers paired with AMD's latest chipset drivers. The system was fully updated to Windows 11 24H2 with all the latest patches. Avast antivirus was running during all tests. Full hardware specs are listed in the video's description. Before we dive into the side-by-side comparisons, a quick heads up. Path of Exile 2 wouldn't run in 4K on Arch, no matter which Proton version I used. For example, Experimental or Hotfix or even Proton GE. It worked fine at 1440p though. Let me know in the comment section below if you had similar resolution specific issues with other games as well. With that said, I had issues in Windows as well. Honestly, the current state of Nvidia's display drivers is a mess. I actually had fewer crashes in Linux as opposed to Windows while benchmarking. I must say that all runs use identical graphics settings, but I'm only showing the 1440p results to keep the video short.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here.
Excuse you. Someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fuck.
someone in...
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And
themselves at the manor at once. Failure to do so will constitute a crime.
At 1440p, no surprise, Windows 11 leads in most games except Path of Exile 2 and Witcher 3, while in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 both Linux distros are less than 3 frames per second behind. I was surprised that in Witcher 3 Arch Linux underperforms, and I don't know why. Fedora 42 sits on par with Windows 11. The performance wasn't there even in Path of Exile 2, but the difference is smaller. With that said, Arch was ahead in Counter-Strike 2, but to be honest, I'm not sure what is the cause of these performance swings. Maybe it's because of the Arch Zen kernel? When looking at the overall results, Arch is on par with Fedora 42, while Windows has a huge lead, amounting to more than 18% more performance. Arch has a small advantage overall due to the fact that it performs way better in Counter-Strike 2. Though, when looking at the 1% low values, Fedora is ahead, but Windows still holds a 20% performance advantage over the best performing Linux distro. At 4K, Windows 11 keeps its advantage in all games but Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, where it is on par with the other two distros. Arch delivers a bit better averages, but in some games it has worse 1% low values when compared to Fedora 42. When it comes to the overall results, Windows holds a 16% performance advantage, and that is because at 4K the GPU utilization is up to the max on all OSs, except in Civilization 6. Thanks to Nvidia's new Linux drivers, Assassin's Creed Shadows now runs in Linux, so I added it to the benchmark suite.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here.
Which one?
Gray-haired guy slept under a rag. Thought he was sick or something.
I knows what I knows. Elsa bears her rump for the Blackens. Little whore.
got a lump of bread today.
At 1440p, Windows has a big advantage in path tracing games and Silent Hill 2, an Unreal 5 engine game. Overall, Windows has a 23% performance advantage over both Linux distros. Increasing the resolution to 4K doesn't change the balance, with Windows having the best results, but both Linux distros managed to close the gap in Assassin's Creed Shadows. Either way, Windows has an overall performance advantage of around 28% over Fedora 42, with Arch just a few percentages behind Fedora. Yes, Windows delivers better raw performance, but I had more crashes on Windows than on Linux, although those are driver-related issues. Nvidia will likely fix these issues in future driver updates. However, the performance gap between Windows and Linux remains significant. Linux has improved over the past year, but there is still a long way to go. Game compatibility is another factor. Some games simply don't run on Linux, and you'll need to check ProtonDB to see if your favorite game may work or not. That said, with the Steam Deck's rising popularity, Linux gaming is gaining traction. As Nvidia improves their Linux drivers, more gamers might consider Linux, though some, especially competitive ones, will not be able to play their favorite game due to the anti-cheat system not working in Linux. I was honestly surprised to see Fedora matching or even beating Arch in some games. I expected Arch, especially with the Zen kernel, to lead overall, but that wasn't the case, at least when it comes to gaming performance. As for my personal pick, I daily drive Endeavour OS, an Arch-based distro, so I'm a bit biased. But honestly, there are lots of great distros out there, like Nobara, Bazite, CashieOS, Tumbleweed, and more. You've got options. And that's it for this video. If you found the video helpful or liked it, hit the thumbs up button, drop a comment below and let me know which is your favorite distro and why, and consider subscribing to the channel. Take care and hope to see you all in the next one.